Every day this week ahead of the primary election on August 2nd, Fox 17 is introducing you to the GOP candidates vying for the party's nomination for governor.
In our last installment tonight, our Doug Reardon meets Ralph Rebandt, a pastor who wants to bring religion back into culture.
There are three things that I want to do. One is bring Judeo-Christian values back into our culture. Two is bring Judeo-Christian values back into our culture. And three, bring Judeo-Christian values back into our culture.
Ralph Rebandt doesn't leave any question as to where he stands on religion and society and on how the two should mix.
I'm convinced that God will change our culture and will change our state and make it a lighthouse to the nation.
Rebandt, who started Oakland Community Church 35 years ago with his wife, can remember the exact day and moment that he decided to run for governor. He was sitting on a bench on Mackinac Island the week after Labor Day. A stranger approached and handed him a small coin.
On the coin was a lighthouse. I don't know who this guy is. He gave me a coin that had a lighthouse on. I flipped it over. There's a Bible verse. It says, "Send forth your truth and light." I looked down at the coin, flipped it over, looked up at him, and he wasn't there. I've never had anything that weird in my whole life. I've heard other people talk about that. So that was really the defining moment for me to get into the race.
If elected, Rebandt would ban critical race theory and any sexual education teachings in schools. His other signature issue is making Michigan an open record state, exposing the legislature and the governor's office to freedom of information requests.
We need truth, transparency, and accountability, something that we have not had in Michigan through Whitmer's administration or in any of last 40 years.
Michigan and Massachusetts are the only two states governments are not subject to FOIA under. Rebandt, who sits on several Detroit area boards, including Suicide Awareness for Everyone, the Citizens Crime Prevention Advisory Board, and is also a police chaplain, isn't leading the polls by any stretch. But he thinks what sets him apart from the field is his focus on religion as a solution to the state's problems. And he says the country is showing an appetite for that, too.
It's been encouraging to see recently at the Supreme Court level, there have been a lot of decisions, whether it was Coach Kennedy praying on the ball field, whether it was the flag over Boston, obviously Roe versus Wade recently. The Supreme Court justices are understanding that our country was founded on Judeo-Christian principles.
Doug Reardon, Fox 17 News.